Ever since the dawn of time, DreamWorks has made some amazing movies, mostly, and some amazing characters. When people ask who the best villain is, people say Tai Lung, Shen, Farquaad, and one of the best candidates is Rameses from the film The Prince of Egypt. Is he the best villain? Is he not? Let's find out.
But one weak link can break the chain of a mighty dynasty.
Born to the Pharaoh and Queen of Egypt, from the second he could breathe, Rameses was immediately lined up for the title of Pharaoh when his dad would one day, die. Growing up alongside his adopted brother Moses, the two would live life together, having fun and getting into trouble in the process. Whenever the two would get in trouble, the Pharaoh would always scold Ramses, telling him that he couldn't be stupid because one day he'd be Pharaoh and that it only takes one weak link to destroy the entire empire their ancestors had built. While Ramses was just getting obliterated for being the weak link, Moses would find out that he ain't no Egyptian and he's walking like a Hebrew right out of Egypt to go and find himself or something. Desperately begging his brother and his best friend to stay, Ramses would plead his case to no avail, Ramses getting left in the dust like Moses was Lightning McQueen or something. But yay, one day Moses would come back to Ramses and he'd say, "Oh my gosh, my brother is back. Let's turn up, let's get f***ing hyped." Actually, no, let's not get f***ing hyped. You have my homies working as slaves, and you need to let my people leave. Like right now. What? Do it or I'll kill everyone you love. I'll kill your son. I'll get my god to kill your son. I'm sorry, what? The motive here is fantastic. We see that from an early age, Ramses was given that pressure of our family has worked towards having a freaking sick legacy for thousands of years. And if you're not literal perfection, you're gonna mess it all up and destroy all we have lived for. And we will hate you as ghosts. We will haunt you. Okay, have a good day at school. The motive is basic, but Rameses isn't. He's so desperate to not be the weak link his father told him he was that it conflicts all the warmth he feels for Moses. His brother is his weakness, but Rameses can't give in. He can't be weak. He has to be all his parents hyped him up to be, otherwise their nation collapses. We understand his actions perfectly, and we feel bad for him. Fantastic motive, fantastic origin.
I do not know this god. Neither will I let your people go.
Rameses as a character is a great example of how to do a good villain. He does bad things, but we know exactly why. We see very early on that he is a good person, but he's also born into circumstances that almost guarantee him to one day be a villain. The flashbacks we get are pivotal because we get to spend time with them before Rameses fully breaks bad. The fact that we see this playful side of Rameses playing with Moses, getting into trouble, it makes him feel very real. Relating to the hero, come on, that's child's play. But when we can relate to the villain, that's what I call good. We've all had pressure put on us, oftentimes by parents, and Rameses is a great example of what happens when that pressure gets the best of you. Of course, I have to mention my boy Ralph Fiennes for a great performance because I think he's a huge part of why this character is as good as he is. He brings the intimidation of Snake Boy, but he also brings a very human aspect to the character. I think in general, that's what makes Rameses so good, the fact that he feels real. He does some bad things and it's terrible, of course, but only because deep down he's scared of ruining his family. His love for his family's legacy is stronger than whatever morals he might have deep down. He's a villain for sure, but personally, I don't think he's evil.
Tell your people, as of today, their workload has been doubled.
Like I said, the flashbacks are great, but honestly, most of his scenes are pretty damn good. The one where him and Moses talk it's just heartbreaking. It just makes a grown man cry. He thinks his brother has come back for him, but instead, he's come back for a family he never even really knew that well. It crushes me every time, and the animation is beautiful, matched only by the incredibly subtle yet powerful performance. Very few words are said here, but so much is conveyed. It's one of the best scenes in the movie by far. The plagues, my guy, are also a great scene as we see the two brothers going to war against each other. Rameses' stubbornness doing everything it can to fight back against the relentlessness of Moses. It's dark, creepy, all that good stuff. When Rameses and Moses converse about the plagues, it's also really good. The audience getting a good reminder of Rameses' desire just not to be seen as weak. Right when he's starting to think rational, his son comes in and reminds him exactly why he can't give in to Moses, why he can't be weak. When his son dies, the ending with the Red Sea, all of these scenes are fantastic. The interactions between him and Moses honestly being the best part of this film.
Let the Hebrews go.
I will not be dictated to. I will not be threatened. I am the morning and the evening star.
All throughout the video, right, I've been saying, Ramses sympathetic. Ramses deep down is a good boy, but he's still very much a villain. Yes, we understand why, but that doesn't excuse slavery and all the other just terrible, awful things committed against the Hebrews. Even in the beginning, before he fully breaks bad, like I said, we see he has some of those nasty traits his father has. He has zero regard for the lives of the Hebrews. He's stubborn against Moses, and as sympathetic as he might be, we're still not rooting for him. When I first started writing this review, I thought, okay, Rameses is probably like a 9 or something like that. Maybe 9.5. Okay, let's not get crazy. He has a very sad origin due to the relationship with his dad and just legacy, but it perfectly tells us everything we need to know about him as a character. He honestly feels like just as big a part of the story as Moses, and that's because of fantastic animation, writing, and acting. All of his scenes are fantastic, and if you haven't seen this movie, go watch it because it is one of the best animated movies you can find. I hate that I have to do this so close to each other, but 9 just doesn't cut it. I've been thinking about this relationship between Rameses and Moses for the entire week. It's that strong. I'm gonna regret it if I don't. I like liking things. I'm gonna give Rameses a 10 out of 10.
You and your people have my permission to go.
Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe because I make a new villain review every single Monday. Let me know what you think of Rameses in the comments below and who I should review next. My name's Jay Films. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Watch this movie.